The mining sector is highly energy intensive, with engagements at the Mining Indaba this past week seeing conversations and calls from those in the sector for governments to help tackle this. Deputy Electricity and Energy Minister Samantha Graham-Maree says that there's work underway on this to make it easier for mining to be less costly.
Mining and energy are absolutely interlinked. So there's no ways that we can speak about mining without talking about the price of energy. As a department, we've obviously understood that this is a critical conversation. So we are busy with the electricity pricing policy at the moment. We're reviewing the entire tariff structure, particularly to ensure that we are creating cost-reflective tariffs. You know, it doesn't help that we make cheaper electricity and then it's not cost-reflective, so Eskom or whomever's providing it then runs at a loss and ultimately collapses. So our number one priority has always got to be energy security. The second is that we have affordable electricity and we have sustainable electricity.
The Indaba had communities in attendance that have been struggling on the same issues.
The supreme law of the land is the people that owns the land. And if I can reflect, I could say that there was a minimal marginalized actually attendance of the community, of the community's representatives. The fact that communities need to be involved in the mining is because they are involved in most of the land issues around the mining of land. For instance, the Kuruman communities are not having clean water, drinking water, because of the mining houses that is utilizing most of the water, and the communities are affected by dirty residue of water.
Of Mineral and Petroleum Resources says the strategy is to combine the work of the departments in the sector to help with reforms on water and energy.
Minerals and petroleum, we won't be able to achieve those projects around industry, around mining industry, exploration. We need all those companies. Remember, when we get our critical minerals, we need trade in industries to make sure that we export them according to our policies. For us to get licenses, we need water and sanitation so that we can comply. We also need environmental to comply. So for those departments who work with us, it's critical for us. So this collaboration, I am looking forward to see how it's going to work, because most of the time you'll find departments working alone in different departments doing their own things. But this time around, government decided to work together so that we can be able to champion and achieve our goals.
The Indaba spoke to various issues, with the continent also looking to unite behind the critical minerals.
Increasing our local value addition so that Africans can truly benefit from their own economic wealth that is actually in the ground. Beyond that, as I've said, partnerships, how we need to stop working in silos, come together, break down those barriers between government, between industry, between communities, and between our next generation.
Hope for the conversations to help operationalize the G20 critical minerals framework in translating policy commitments into practical action. The 2026 Investing in African Mining Indaba are wrapping up with commitments by delegates to do better in uniting Africa behind a common minerals agenda, with companies, communities and countries now looking to action the deals signed here on collaborations that will safeguard the continent's future. I'm Katlego, Legodi for SABC News in Cape Town.